All right. So hey guys, so we do these town halls weekly. This is basically just to recap, what we've been doing as a team, what our priorities are going forward, what we're working on, and also just give everyone a chance to ask questions. We're gonna, give some information first, and then open up an AMA, Ask Me Anything, so everyone is free to come up on the stage and ask a question, or type your questions about the project or about us in the town hall questions chat that you can find right above the critter voice chat. Yeah, I think that's basically what this is. um, just a quick introduction, to the people that are new and don't actually know the team. I'm Sarah. I'm in charge of communications. I'm one of the three founders of the team. The three founders are from Belgium. That's me. It's Rune, who is my fiance. He's the developer. And we also have Arno, who is the artist, and he's my brother. Nature Nuts came on shortly after we started the project. He was super enthused, and I already knew him from another community that I was in, where we are also both mods. So I knew he was a very good mod, and he is helping out with events. So he's kind of like our event coordinator. Then we have Sneaks and Geeks, who is our marketing manager, who came on quite recently, but he's also super excited to get everything going. And we still have Kendrick Lama, who's not here right now, but he is in charge of socials, mainly Twitter. Twitter. Um, and we also onboarded him shortly after starting the project. Kind of the same story as with Nature. We knew him from another community where he was also kind of a mod there. And we also knew he was like super excited about the project and to come on board. So yeah, that's us in a nutshell. If you have any questions about the project or about us, you're always free to ping us in the chat or DM us personally. Our door is always open. So yeah, without much further ado, I'll get into what we've been doing the past week. I'll just maybe start explaining what I've been doing, and then give the torch to my fellow people here that can, tell you a bit more about what they've been doing. So since I'm in charge of communications, I have been looking for, interesting collabs, and I've I've found some. That is to say, we've got a collaboration going on right now with Top Dog Beach Club. They have added Cranky Critters, pre-sale slots, and NFTs to their very own marketplace. Which members that get snacks, which is their um, project's token, they can go on to the marketplace, and they can actually buy pre-sale slots or NFTs with the token that they have. So that's pretty cool. They were really excited to jump on board, and also really excited about what we're doing here. So there's definitely also a longer partnership in the making. If for the people that were here last week, we are working on community brawls where our community brawls another community, um, and they have already, signaled that they're totally interested in that. So I can definitely see like a Cranky Critter versus Top Dog Beach Club brawl incoming in the near future. And another interesting collab that I got going is we are going to be on a Twitter space with Josh Ong next week on the 4th. That's a Tuesday, which is pretty big because, he's pretty big in the space. And that's going to be really cool as well. And yeah, other than that, I have some more things, I'm in talks with some more people, trying to find, some more collabs that, fit our project, that can get some more eyes on the project. So that's a real priority for me going forward. Um, you might have known from the past if you've been here before that we are working on an XP system where you will be able to use your XP to buy things. We kind of have that ready to go, but I'm hesitant to launch it already because there's like a little flaw in the system where if you buy something with your XP now, obviously XP gets subtracted from your total and you lose your pre-sale status. So that's kind of that's kind of silly. Um, so I'm thinking about launching it after mint so that the pre-sale thing isn't an issue anymore, or like launching it when the pre-sale closes. So yeah, that is something that I'm still figuring out. But just to be clear, that is coming, and it's definitely coming around mint at the latest. And basically, it's going to be like um, a way to spend your XP on some fun stuff or some cool stuff. Because I mean, some things are going to be silly, but some things are going to be really cool as well. So more on that soon, I hope. And yeah, my other priorities going forward, I'm working on a roadmap image that has like the full roadmap in a go-to image that we can easily share on socials or show people, because obviously the roadmap is on our website right now and it's very textual and can't really share it easily. And we want to have something cool visual ready to get our roadmap out there. Um, and that should be done in the next few days. It's almost done. So that's cool. And I'm also setting up Twitter ads and other social platform ads to start running now until mint to also get some more eyes on the project. Um, I'm having some difficulties getting it started because they're being they're being a bit difficult on what links you're allowed to use. For example, I can't link to the Discord because it's considered a gated link. So I have to maybe just link to the website or something. But yeah, I'm working on Twitter ads as well. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing and what I'll still be prioritizing in the week to come because yeah, we're leading up to mint and that's kind of what we're doing right now, getting more and more eyes on the project, making some cool collaborations to get even more eyes on the project. Um, yeah, I think that's the priority for sure. So I'll now pass the torch to Rune, who's gonna maybe say a bit about what he's been doing. No, I can't hear you, Rune. Sorry.
I was assuming he fell asleep.
No, he's still awake. He's muted or something. He's trying to fix his mic.
In the meantime, I'll say what I've been doing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I've been drawing a whole bunch. Okay, on to Rune.
I love how you're so efficient. No, can you tell a bit
It's
more?
it's, it's all I've been. I've been drawing a bunch of stuff I can't talk about, and now I'm talking about
Testing,
the stuff. Yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
Yes,
testing,
yes, we can hear you.
test. Sorry.
So yeah, I was drawing a whole bunch. I was drawing a bunch of stuff I can't talk about yet, which is pretty cool. But now I am talking to you guys about drawing stuff I'm not allowed to talk about yet. I also made something else that spins, but I'm assuming Fluff is gonna share that later. And yeah, otherwise same old as last year. Just like you know, head down, working. We're about 10, 11 days out, so a lot of work to be done.
Definitely. By the way, I thought you were gonna announce the spin thing. If you want, I can. But I
Oh
thought you
yeah,
were
sure. I'll
gonna.
announce it. Where do I announce it? In the announcements?
Maybe wait. Maybe just share the image in the general channel, and then we'll make the announcement tomorrow because we've been pinging so much, and we still need to ping a whole lot more today. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so if you look at the general channel, I have made the image that you're gonna get if you're an OG pass, OG critter. That's the pass you're gonna get, and that's gonna give you all of the things in the future. But yeah, that's what's gonna appear in your wallet.
Yeah, so it's going to be an NFT. It's going to be an ERC, correct me if I'm wrong, Rune, ERC 1155 token?
1155, yeah.
Yeah, 1155.
Yes.
Yeah, so people that have the OG status and are holding at least one critter at the time of the snapshot, which will be shortly after mint, they're going to get this NFT token dropped. And I don't know if you read up on that. If you hold this, you're gonna get a lifetime free mints and free expansions. So that's really cool. More information in our pre-sale info channel. If you have any questions about that, also feel free to ping me. But this is what it's gonna look like. So it's really cool. We think it's pretty fun. Yeah, what Rune says, free mints for Cranky Critter collections. Like any collection that we launch, you're gonna get one free mint for it per pass that you have. Yeah,
Exactly.
big bucks. It does sound rare. It's pretty rare, right? I think we have allocated about 300, kinda. So in a collection of 6,000, that's not a lot. So yeah, that is the OG Critter Pass.
That is the OG critter pass.
So
So yeah, I think that's all I have to say on my end. So
yeah,
move along.
maybe you can, or maybe that you weren't gonna say that yet. Never mind. What you were working on this coming week, kind of like our
Oh no,
marketing
why?
strategy. Okay, I thought we were gonna mention it, kind of as some alpha
You
here.
guys have to realize something. The second I start working on something, Fluff is like, "Oh, we need to tell people everything about this." There's like everything we do behind the scenes is like a constant struggle against Fluff for not like showing everything already.
Yeah, I'm too impatient. But I get it. It's more fun if it's a surprise, right? Okay.
Yes.
I just want, to show people what we've been working on and what we've got in store because I'm so excited, but I get it. So let's just leave it at this OG pass for now. And we'll talk more about the rest in the coming week. You'll
Yes.
see it appear, I guess.
Oh, and for the people that wait, one sec. For the people that weren't at the live stream yesterday, the trait that I was supposed to draw, well, the trait that I ended up drawing was nipple clamps. And when that was done, we decided we still had some more time. So I drew nipple clamps and emo hair, which was a lot of fun, and which will appear. Oh no, which will appear in the general chat in like a minute.
Wow, no. Do it in the sneak peeks.
Sneak peeks, okay.
Okay.
Give me like half an hour to find sneak peeks in between all these channels, and then I'll post it in there.
We'll wait.
I will not tag everyone, because we tag people enough. Okay, it's in there now.
All right.
2 new traits. Community selected traits.
So yeah, that's the nipple clamps. The idea that came from Mama Bucks, and we have the emo hair, and that came from. Now I have to go and look who suggested that. Wait, because I think it was like one of the first ones. Oh yeah, Razor. So thanks for those suggestions.
Both great suggestions.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I will leave it up to Rune now.
These are also going to be in the collection, by the way. So yeah.
Testing.
Yes.
All right. So what I've been working on is getting the gas cost as low as possible. I've been working together with Razer and some other projects to really get this down. Really cut off everything we don't need and Well, I won't make any promises because I won't promise any numbers, but I got it down to at least 50% of what it was when I started. So I first wasn't going to do an optimization run this week, but yeah, I ended up doing it and it paid off quite nice. So what we will be doing next week is testing, and keep on testing, and also creating. Well, not creating because the mint page is done, but well, the functionality behind the mint page is done. Just need to make it look pretty. So and that's what I'll be working on next week, together with lots and lots of testing.
Awesome. That's something to look forward to. He's been getting really frustrated. Well, not because of the work, more because of the kids running around here while he's trying to work. But
All right, one more thing. This is actually a discussion point, which we will bring up during the AMA part. But so there's two ways to go about this. I can give everyone a certain number, so OGs get 3 mints. Pre-sale list B gets 2 mints, or 1 mint, or the other one gets 2. But I could make it even a little bit more cheaper. The gas cost, if I limited everything to 1 transaction, which means if you can mint 3, you can split it up in minting 1 first and then 2 afterwards. But that isn't recommended either way because it's a lot cheaper. The way the contract is set up now, it's a lot cheaper to mint 3 in one time than minting 1 token 3 times. That makes sense. So what I would like to hear, is there anyone who can find a good reason to split up his mint? If not, I will keep it out and then everyone gets 1 transaction. If that makes sense.
yeah, I think it makes sense. So basically, you know, you get 1 chance to mint the number that you want. So if you mint your max, like 2 or 3, there's no problem. If you only mint 1, there's no way to go back and mint the leftovers. Basically, is that an issue for anyone? Because it can lower the gas significantly. But if you feel like that has value, please let us know in the muted chat or in the general chat.
It can reduce gas slightly,
Okay.
not significantly.
It
Speak
can
now or forever hold your ETH.
it can reduce gas slightly. So yeah, I'll leave the word to Nature now and what he's been doing.
For sure. I've been crankifying some GIFs primarily. They're all ready now, so I'm going to go ahead and start dropping them in the general chat. On top of that, I have finished assembling, for the most part, the onboarding guide. I have a full rundown of the most pressing questions people might have as a beginner, a complete newcomer. I've also got a list of terms. I'd like to do some acronyms as well, because a lot of sir, when, looks rare, things like that. Terms that we're all sort of accepting as inside jokes, but not trying to gatekeep about it. So I've got a channel up. It has yet to go public, but that should be going live pretty soon, and we can all start to refer our friends to that channel. Aside from that, working on being a pretty face like usual.
You have to work on that.
Ouch.
No, sorry.
Everybody always
Was
told me I have
question.
a good face for radio.
Was
So
a question. All right. Well, thanks for that. Really excited about the onboarding procedure. I'll also leave the word to Sneaks, who's been, working hard on our critter convos. I don't hear him. Maybe he's muted, or maybe he didn't hear me. Oh, okay. Wait, he's raising his hand.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Now it
Yes.
does work.
Okay. I don't know why. For some reason, even though I'm as a speaker, it won't let me talk after a while, and then I have to drop off and get back on. But as long as I'm good now, that's all that matters. So yes, I've been doing Creator Convos for those of you who are new and haven't heard of that yet. It's basically a kind of a round table where I get a lot of different NFT projects who either have minted or are about to mint. And it's basically two purposes. One purpose is for us to learn about other projects in the space, maybe some projects who don't have that much marketing experience and just want to be heard in some way. But the main purpose is for us to get our name out there with those projects and their followers to just try to expose what we have going on. And through that, we do get some kind of collaboration ideas going. We do have one in the works. I don't know if I should say this, Fluff, but with that coin with
Oh yeah, you can.
Block of Fame.
Yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
cool.
We had a team yesterday called Block of Fame who do these coins with honorary projects. So they're gonna make a coin for us. Um, I'll show it to you guys once it's done. And then we did finish a contest with Foxy Fam today. If you'd like me to announce the winner of that, I can do that as well.
Yes, feel free to.
Okay, cool. So yes, through one of these Creator Convos, we had a collab with Foxy Fam, and that was for last week, I believe. And the winner of one NFT, I put a random table, and the winner is DWW. So I see that you're in the audience.
That's cool.
Just
that he's
DM
here.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just DM me after this, and then I can forward your wallet address to the team in Foxy Fam so they can send you your free NFT. So congratulations.
Hype in the chat. Okay, that's really cool. Congrats, DWW. I know you were thinking of changing your name, so now is maybe not a bad time. Yeah, all right. Thanks a lot, Sneaks, for that explanation. I know there's a lot of new people here, so I thought it would be valuable to hear about, what the the critter convos are about, and what the idea behind it is. So that's really cool. Just one last thing that I want to touch upon before we open it up to questions, and that is the IP issue, like the copyright issue. We've had some questions, about how it's gonna work, and we discussed it. And Arno is going to tell you a bit more about that. I would, but I'm not really familiar with the terms, and I know he has a better idea of what everything is called.
Yeah, so it wasn't an issue, first of all. We just needed to decide what route we were gonna take copyright wise. We settled on not going completely open fairly early on because we were also trying to build a company. But essentially, if you own an NFT, you will be able to use that NFT in any way you would like. Kind of like Cool Cats and Bored Apes. I'll clarify with more legal lingo on the website fairly soon. I need to get that sorted. But yeah, if you own the NFT, it's yours to do with as you please. You can even burn it if you want to. Just don't burn it.
Yeah, you could. So yeah, but that's basically where we landed on. You're free to use it. You know, make shirts of it and sell those or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Although I just saw Andrew's question in the Townhall questions thing. Me, Fluff, and Rune are all from Belgium. We're a family, and Nature is from Canada. Kendrick is from the U.S. and Sneaks is also from the U.S. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah, California.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we're from.
Yeah, so a bit from all over. So yeah, I think that's and it's everything that we wanted to touch up on. Obviously, the whole IP explanation, like Arno said, is going to go up on the website. Feel free to read through it. If you still have any questions about that after or now, feel free to, post them or come up on stage. And we'll do our best to explain that as good as we can. But yeah, other than that, I think we can open it up to the audience and open it up to questions. I don't see a lot of them yet, but let's see. Maybe we'll get some more as we go. So yeah, where is the Cranky team from? We got that one already. And then Vince has a question. Will NFT holders get some sort of tokens or coins every once in a while, like passive income? I think we decided against passive income firmly from the start because it's a very, very difficult road to do to walk legally. And a lot of these projects, they are just doing it illegally. Well, not illegally. Obviously, there's not a lot of rules set out for that. But yeah, they haven't founded a company or whatever, so it's not really an issue for them. For us, since we are registering a company because we want to build this brand and we want to expand this for the years to come, we have to keep track of all transactions and everything that we get in and that goes out. So we would have to, if we do something like passive income, we would have to register it. It would be considered a security. There's a lot of legal things that we would have to deal with that, we don't want to deal with right at this time yet. We want to focus on, the roadmap now, where we want to get the board game out. We want to deliver the things, that we're very passionate about. And we feel like there's like 99% of the projects out there are promising, passive income and this and that. We don't want to be like the 99% of the projects out there. We feel like we have a lot of value with our own ideas. And I think, a lot of the best projects out there, they don't have passive income. For example, I have my board ape. I'm not thinking of selling my board ape because the things that they come up with, like the Board Ape Kennel Club and the mutants, that have gotten me so much more income basically than any registered system. And I think that's kind of what we want to accomplish. Like we want people to be able to hold our NFT as a brand because they believe in us, but we'll definitely always, seek to provide value for the brand and grow the brand so that hopefully the NFT would become, worth something more and more, if that makes sense. I don't know, you guys, if you wanted to add something to my explanation, because obviously English isn't my native tongue, so maybe I'm not getting my point across perfectly. So if you guys want to add something to that.
Fun fact, we're actually, we're not doing passive income, we're not doing tokens, because we feel like it doesn't add value to the project. I feel like you don't need to do it if your project doesn't revolve around passive income, like Wolf Game or Axie. You don't need to do it. It's just like a buzzword to get more people on board. It's more of a marketing thing. But we're actually doing, like, if you think about it, a very old school way of passive income. Because if you buy 20 critters, you're gonna be able to get 20 board games, and you can sell those board games to your friends.
Exactly. And also the board games that you get through the NFT are gonna be limited editions. Kind of like when you buy a board game that's a limited edition, it's already a lot more valuable. And if you hold on to it for a longer amount of time, it'll increase in value because it gets so rare. That's kind of what the route that we're going for. And yeah, obviously our aim is to, provide value for the holders. Not only the board game, but there's going to be exclusive things for holders.
I'm gonna stop you right there because you're gonna start promising stuff. So
that's a good idea.
I don't know, question.
Okay. That's good.
So will Gen 2 include Kinky Critters? I'll take my question off air. I don't know, maybe. I really enjoyed drawing those nipple clamps, but I might have enjoyed it too much, so I'm kind of scared.
It's definitely a possibility. We have a lot of fun expansion ideas, but I think the cool thing about the whole thing is that, once we have the core game, that's the mechanic, well, the main mechanic, and it's gonna be really easy to add, more cards to that or more critters to that, in an expansion sort of way. So I think expansions could come faster than the original development for the board game. But no promises there. We'll see how it goes. I like Kinky Critters, though.
Will the website/roadmap pick be updated before mint, Fluff?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm expecting it to be ready this weekend. I'm hoping to update it Monday. No promises, but that's my personal goal. Of course, with New Year's, things get a bit hectic, but I should be able to do it then. It definitely needs to get updated before the mint, because I want to get some, buzz going around it. So pretty excited for that.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm stealing Nature's job.
Yeah, let him do it. He does it so well. Yeah.
Yeah, he does it so well. Go, Nature, go.
All right. So our next question is, I've been somewhat. This is Jonah. I've been somewhat absent the past few days and missed Sneak's involvement, but I also don't see him on the team or mod list. Just wondering if we can reiterate his role.
Of course. Well, Sneaks has come on as our marketing manager. I have given him, like in Discord, I've given him the same color as us because he is, part of the decision making and part of, of the direction that we're taking marketing wise. But I didn't give him the cranky team role because I feel like it's going to be more clear for the people here if they have like questions and stuff that they want to ask the team or anything that they know who to address, if that kind of makes sense. But Sneaks is our marketing manager, and he is helping us get more eyes on the project. And I think that the main thing he's doing right now is he's organizing Twitter spaces on a very regular basis called Critter Convos, where he gets other projects to come on and also get some more eyes on our project through that. But he's also, very busy behind the screens, behind the, how do you say that?
Beans.
Yeah. Just, advising us on, what routes to take and, reaching out to projects to collab and stuff like that. He is also active in FoxyFam and in Surging Bulls, I think. Still active or not? I think so.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm still active. I do the same thing except they over there, since it's past mint, it's just once a week with the spaces. But with Cranky Critters, I want to try to have it as many days as possible. That's why we have one today, one on Sunday, and then I had one for Tuesday, but then I didn't know about the Josh Ong thing, so I think I'm gonna change that one for Wednesday, I think. But yeah, every day I'm trying.
Awesome. So I hope that's clear. Jonah, if you have a follow-up question, feel free to let me know.
All right, getting into our next question. This one has been answered in chat, but I'll definitely reiterate. Can we explain in more detail the mega crank mechanisms? Will we have to pay gas fee, and will the collection count decrease when a mega crank comes out? If I may answer this one, we definitely have to pay gas fees.
Oh.
Never mind. Okay, maybe not.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Never mind.
It counts as a transaction, so there will be a gas fee, although our contracts are super optimized from what I'm being told by Rune. And will the collection count decrease when a mega crank comes out? Great question. I'm just doing the math right now, but if everybody gets a mega crank, that reduces the entire collection by 300, which I believe is 5%, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure. Yes, it's 5% change. So our collection will deflate, or the collection size will deflate by 5% if everybody, which I expect they all will get mega cranks.
You're making a mistake there.
Oh, am I?
Because it will decrease by 300 regular
Oh, but then
critters,
increase
but it
by
will
100.
increase by hundreds new mega cranks.
True that. So factoring in this new information, it is 3.33% change, but the fact that there's mega cranks involved, I don't know, shakes things up a little bit here. I'll move right on to the next question from Hobbsy. Will the current critters remain the core characters, or could new animals, etc. come? And what are the CC team doing for New Year's Eve?
Okay, I'm taking this question because you stole my last question. So we have there's two expansions we've been talking about a lot. But if I mention this, these aren't promises. These are just vague ideas we throw around. Because there's two types of expansions. There's thematic. For example, Cranky Critters, which would be the current critters in a cyberpunk theme. Or there's the Cranky Critters, the Arctic expansion, which would be the regular Cranky Critters, but with Arctic animals like penguins, orcas, polar bears, zebras. I don't know. I'm not so familiar with the animal kingdom. So yeah, there's both are possible. And of course, if he would bring out the Arctic expansion first, the Cyber Critters expansion could include one of the animals from the Arctic. So we have plans to add new animals, yes. But other expansions will build further on the currently existing animals as well. I hope that's clear.
Sounds good. Thank you for the
And
answer.
also think broader. Like, it doesn't... Yeah, kind of like Rune said, you know, theme-wise, you could have, like, zombies, or you could have, like, mythical creatures, or whatever, you know? The world is our oyster. We could have kinky critters.
I'm just looking through the next questions here.
I think Hobbsy still had one. What are Cranky Critters team doing for New Year's?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Well,
Rune here answered, working to get gas as low as possible.
he's lying. He's not. I mean, we have plans. I hope he's not bringing his laptop. No, we were able to get his parents to babysit, which has been a really long time. So we'll be able to celebrate it, kind of, hopefully. And we're just going to Rune's friend's house and have some good food and maybe play some games.
Nice. Around the same time tomorrow, I'll be having a very small get-together. But before that, I'm free for the whole day as I have it off. So I'll be into doing some gaming if anybody else is on the server and into it. I promise.
Cool.
So that being said, if anybody wants to shout out some times they're free, the loudest voices will be heard the clearest in my case. So that's it. I'll get some games prepped for then, and we'll have a bit of fun tomorrow.
Cool. How about you, Arno? And
I will be starting my journey in cooking in a couple. Well, after this town hall. But I'm gonna cook a lot of food, and I'm gonna have friends over, and we're gonna eat all the food and drink copious amounts of alcohol.
that's cool. And how about you, Sneaks?
I do work at my 9 to 5. Well, it's not 9 to 5. It's more like 8 to 4. But during my work days, I'm always reaching out to other projects to schedule critter convos. So I'll be doing that during the day, but probably around 7 p.m. My wife and I will be going to my parents' house, and we have 3 dogs, and we are going to try to stay as far away from fireworks as possible because they go crazy when they hear fireworks. So that's what I'll be doing.
Awesome. Yeah, I get the dog thing. We have a dog too, so I hope at least here it's forbidden now. Hopefully people will do that. All right.
Moving right along. Have we considered a platypus?
I think about platypus.
I
Platypuses?
I have
Platypus.
considered it, Jonah. It's my favorite animal. I even think I suggested it. I think the others weren't that excited about it. I don't know.
I don't
Jonah
think they
seems
did.
excited about it.
I would have been excited.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Also, there's another question a little more up from the Vince.
Oh, is there? Just checking here.
Oh, are there gonna be any events for tomorrow? Nature?
Aha. I guess I pre-answered that with the game stuff. I'd like to get 2 different sessions going during the day for anybody who's around.
Yeah, that sounds very fun. I talked a bit about this during the live stream from before, but for the people that missed it, um, uh, we're gonna be out by the time I'm supposed to do the Y2 Crank live stream. So for this time only, I'm gonna do like an exclusive edition. I'm gonna pre-record it. I'm gonna put it on Twitter, YouTube. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and I'm going to hand out XP for people that comment on it instead, kind of as an alternative way of doing the wheel, but still doing it. Because I also think like a lot of people will have plans already, and they won't maybe be able to attend this time. And this way, make it a bit more accessible to everyone on New Year's Eve.
Nice. When I buy my Cranky Critter, do I know which one I got, or do I have to wait for the public sale?
Rune is gonna personally fly all over the world, and he's gonna come give you a printed out version of your critter. That's gonna be our reveal.
So, no. We're currently still debating when reveal will be. It's promised as plus minus, around 24 hours after sellout. But we're still debating what we will do if we don't sell out. At what point do we say, okay, we'll reveal the first so many, and the next, and so on and so on? If that makes sense.
So you could help us get the metadata refreshed sooner. Just buy all of our Mega Cranks and Cranky Critters.
Definitely. By the way,
So yeah, it
Not in that
won't
order.
be an instant reveal.
yes, but definitely communication about that is still coming. We're still debating on the perfect way to do it.
Rugged myself. Woohoo.
Oh. We also missed a question from Kushal, who asked, do I need to add my wallet to pre-sale wallet? Yes, you do. Otherwise, we cannot give you the pre-sale access. Don't worry, I'm still gonna ping people before the deadline, but the channel is already there, so you can go ahead and go to the pre-sale wallet channel and drop your wallet there. But you'll need to do it to get the access, yes.
You're gonna ping people? It seems so out of character for you.
I'll just ask for future questions. It seems like we're getting chat in general. We're getting chat in muted chat, and then also chat in the town hall questions. Just to remind everybody, if you could pop your questions in town hall questions and save your memes for the muted chat. Thank you kindly. I get easily confused.
There. I think
That being said, it seems like we've run through the main of our questions. Maybe give a few more seconds and we can open up to a general topic.
I'll
Hello?
Hey, hi. I just wanted to maybe while we wait to see if there's any questions left. I know, especially Arno and Rune, they love my monologue, so I wanted to maybe reiterate a bit more, about the Mega Crank, because I've gotten a lot of questions about it, so it might not be totally clear to people. the Mega Crank is a burn mechanic, so it's going to be launched 3 to 4 weeks after the mint is live, so in February, and the Mega Cranks are also going to be a part of the main collection. So it's going to count towards the total. It's going to count towards the rarities, and yeah, they're going to be the 100 rarest ones basically, because they're going to have a lot of, you know, um, 1/1 traits and stuff like that. And we have 6,000 critters, and we had the mega cranks are limited to 100. So the max that would be able to come out of it are 100 mega cranks, and that would leave the total collection to 5,800. I hope that was clear and answered maybe more questions that people had. Yeah, if not, I think we're through the questions. I think everyone is clear on everything. I see a lot of people, just posting memes. I don't know if you guys saw the gifs that Nature made. They're so funny. I think great job on those.
Thank you. Great job on the suggestions to everybody, though. Really, I was kind of concerned that some of our suggestions would just be like people doing backflips and showing the back of their head and rotating and stuff. But these have actually been pretty decent for me to chew on. So thanks, everybody.
Awesome.
We've got another question here from Cattywampus. Why is Nature Nuts so confused? Rune, if you'd let me grab that one. I think that'll
I think that's one for me.
Oh, okay, go ahead, for sure.
Yeah, he's born that way. I don't know if you know it, but he's Canadian, so he can't really help it.
That's it. I'm nice. People call me nice. They don't call me smart, but they call me nice.
You
Yeah.
are nice.
Thank you. Thank you for the question, Caddy. Wampus. Okay, so if we've got any last questions, I'll get them now.
Yep. Otherwise, we're gonna end it here. We still have 2 cool things happening tonight, so don't fret. We still have things to do. In about 10 minutes, our Critter Convo is gonna start over at our Twitter, and we're gonna have like a few cool guests. I don't know, Sneaks, if you know them. I forgot.
I think it's an hour from now, if I'm
Oh,
not 4 p.m. at PST.
oh, you're right. I'm wrong. Sorry. Oh, it's because last week it was right after, but it was because we were delayed. All right.
Yeah,
Sorry. In
you're
an
right.
hour, in an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna have Critter Convos on our Twitter. Feel free to hop by. If you do, feel free to post your Twitter name in our street team chat, because then I can give XP for your attendance. And after, in 2 hours from now, we are going to have a trivia night over in the Society of the Hourglass Discord, also collabing with Dorkies. And it's gonna be pretty fun. It's just in general chat, so you don't have to do anything. You just have to hop into the Discord of the Society of the Hourglass and be in general chat, and that's where it's gonna start. They're gonna pose the questions there. You're free to answer, and there's gonna be 3 rounds. There are gonna be a few questions, and you can win NFTs. You can win XP, in both for both Cranky Critters and for Society of the Hourglass. They are minting next week, early next week, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I hope to see you there. I'm definitely going. I want to rep the Cranky Critters. We all know how competitive we can get. We we love our gaming sessions, so the questions are going to be NFT and crypto related, which is going to be pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely going, hoping to see people there as well. And feel free to add, Cranky or the Cranky symbol to your name to rep the Cranky Critters. That was
Love to see y'all repping it.
yeah, that was all I still needed to say. I don't think there's any more questions, right? No.
Nope. Just when do we sleep? But that's pretty much when we can get it.
Yeah.
Seems like.
I don't know. I get a solid 8 hours every night.
You're one of the
Look
lucky
at you
ones.
bragging about your
Yeah.
healthy lifestyle.
I
I get 8
I
hours
Oh,
of
that's good.
sleep.
That's good.
I go to the gym.
Yeah.
My bowel movements are regular.
You enjoy oatmeal?
I enjoy oatmeal, protein oatmeal, not just oatmeal.
Protemeal. I like it.
Oh, by the way, now that the OG critter image is released, I'm gonna make a Medium article. I'll also post that later. So that's also something fun to look forward to. But
Also, when in real life nipple clamps, that's a Google search I need to build the courage up for.
yeah. Maybe we'll start with other merch first. We'll see. Alright, guys, I'm not gonna keep you any longer. Thanks so much for joining and for listening and for your questions. If you feel like anything is unclear, always feel free to ping me or any other mod. And also, if you think of any more questions during the week, we have these weekly, so feel free to drop your questions in the Town Hall questions if you want us to answer them live. But I mean, you can also just ask them and then we can answer them directly. Yeah, I think that's it. I think Nature, if you have a cool outro for us, that would be nice.
Hey,
All
Kendrick
right,
isn't
everybody.
here. He was supposed to rap. I just
Oh,
realized.
that's true. Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. Kendrick was supposed to rap for us, and yeah, he had an emergency, so obviously he's
Okay,
not
next
here.
time.
Well, if you liked our live stream, drop us a like. If you really liked what we do, give us a subscribe. And if you cannot live without us, hit that bell notification. I'll remind you to use your Prime Twitch subs on Twitch and give us a follow. Share us all over the place as usual. We love you.
Oh, that's great.
That was
Thanks.
beautiful.
Yeah.
We don't have the channels yet to request these subscriptions from. Oh, we do YouTube, but just being silly.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for joining, and hopefully I'll see you either in the spaces or in the trivia night later. And otherwise, I'll catch you in the chat.
See all you guys next year.
Good one.
See you
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Everybody.